Now, as you can see, they've grown quite a bit. It's now a week since they hatched. Off she poodles again. She's only just come in, actually. She stopped banging the hole. But you can see that they have got darker. So they've got feathers now. I still don't think their eyes are quite opened yet. Because when she's in there, you can see her eyes blinking. And I don't quite think their eyes are actually open yet, but you can see that they're getting bigger because their beaks are bigger. Now, we had 8 eggs in there. First of all, 6 of them hatched, and then we couldn't, oh no, 5 of them hatched, sorry, and then we couldn't see the other 3 eggs, so I thought they'd all hatched. But a little while ago, a couple of days ago, we counted 7 beaks. This morning I think I've only counted 6. But it is survival of the fittest. They must have feathers, because that one was pruning there. Did you see it? Look. The adult birds are in and out all day. Sometimes they fly away from the garden to go and get stuff. Other times I actually spied them in the garden in my flower bed. And I thought, oh, I wonder if they're mine. And they were. But you can see their wings are developing now. Everything just... Ah! Did you see that? I hope you did. We'll try and go back and show you. That's a little poo package. They do that. They'll turn round and this little white sort of sack will come out, and one of the parents will take it and take it away out of the nest. It's a little poo bag. Isn't that sweet? How lovely. I don't quite know where they go and drop it, most probably in my garden somewhere, but you can see the difference in size with some of them. This one was obviously one of the ones born first. You can tell the size because of their beaks, because that beak's quite big, whereas this little one next to it is quite small. There was one that was really struggling. It was so much smaller. It was down here the other day and it was wiggling away and it was desperately trying to come up, but couldn't. So whether that one is still alive or not, there's one right down here. Can you see? There's a little beak every now and then. You get it. As you see, they're being squeezed right underneath this one's wing. But they are fighting for space at the moment. Yeah, look. This is the wing. You can see the wing feathers are starting to come. There we go. So what have we got? Oh God, look! One goes out, one comes in. It's basically like that all the time. It's absolutely fascinating. But when you go down the greenhouse, or when I go down the end of the garden, I can hear them in the box. I'm having to keep a... Oh, she doesn't usually do that, sit on them. She hasn't done that for ages. Maybe she's tired and wants a rest. We came back on Saturday and I noticed that the box was wonky, and I said to Michael, sure it wasn't like that in the morning. And I then went, when the parents weren't in there, I very carefully straightened it up. And I think what had happened is I've had to shoo a couple of cats away, because obviously they can hear them, and I think it had battered the box and it had knocked the box. So when I moved the box very carefully, Mark said that they all started cheeping away. But if you go in the shed or anywhere at the end of the garden to put rubbish in the bin or anything, they'll cheep away because they think that you're one of the parents coming in. But they are growing very, very fast. It is difficult to count them because they keep moving, but I think we've most probably got about 6 in there now. So I think we've lost a couple. So the first lot that hatched seemed to be the strongest ones, and have obviously taken the most amount of food. It's poking out the side there. They should be in there for about another 10 days, before they fledge. It's anywhere between 16 days and 22, I read. But they're quite friendly. We've got a trampoline right at the end of the garden, right by this box, and the kids will be on the trampoline and the birds will go in and out. They don't seem to mind them at all. There. I'll just leave you with them just to have a quick look. This one on top here, where his beak's here, his head's there, and his body stretches back, there's one of his wings and there's the other one. He seems to be the biggest one, so he's obviously the greedy one.